Hey everyone, in today's episode, what we're going to be talking about is how to create your very own home gym. What is going on, guys? Coach Aaron here, back with another episode. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode and checking out the channel. Now in today's episode, what we're going to be talking about is how to build a home gym. Now through this episode, I'm just going to give you my opinion on what I think you should buy when trying to build a home gym. By any means, you can build it the way you want. This is just my opinion. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have my own home gym in my basement. I've had my home gym for about 6 years now. And if you've seen my past videos or check my Instagram, my gym has grown throughout the years. I currently have squat rack, deadlift platform, dumbbells, you name it, I have it. Well, not everything. Now in the past and as of recently, I've been getting a lot of questions on how to build a home gym. Some type of questions I've been getting are, what's better, dumbbells or a barbell? What equipment should I buy? How much did your gym cost? So as you can see, I made this video to help anyone out who is interested in building their very own home gym. Now before we get started, having a home gym is great. It's more convenient and no one bothers you. But just remember, buying a home gym is an investment. You have to make sure that you're buying good equipment and not cheap equipment. If you buy nice, you won't buy twice. The reason why I say it's an investment is because you are storing the equipment in your basement or in your garage. You're keeping it there. So you want to make sure that you have good equipment that will last you a long time. Don't buy cheap stuff that is going to break and then you have to buy it again. Make sure that you're buying nice so that way you don't buy twice. The other thing is you don't want to buy something, use it for a bit, and then get rid of it. To me, that's a waste of money. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's start building your home gym. So I'm going to be breaking this down into 3 categories. Pretty much what you need the most to what you need the least. So the first category is going to be the foundation. The second category is going to be secondary equipment, and the third category is going to be accessory equipment. Okay, so first and foremost, I think when you're building a gym, depending on the flooring you already have, in this case I have tiles, I think you should start off with buying some mats. So the mistake I did was I bought these mats from a fitness company, and the problem is fitness companies that sell equipment usually overcharge mats. For example, these mats were like $100 each. So don't make that a mistake I did. Instead, if you're looking to buy mats, which I think you should if you have tiles, you should opt or look for horse stall mats. Horse stall mats are actually much more cheaper. They're probably half the price, and they're pretty much the same material, same thickness, as well as the same length. So this is a 4x6 mat. You can get horse stall mats for the same length, 4x6 as well. So I think if you don't want to damage your floors and you want to keep them safe, invest in some mats. Get about 2 to 3 depending on the space you have. All right, so we're gonna get serious here. If you really want to build a good quality home gym and a serious gym, you need to invest in a power rack. The power rack is probably the ultimate foundation in any serious home gym, and any gym for that matter. Reason why is because you can do so many things with a power rack. You can do chin-ups if you have a chin-up bar. You can do various landmine exercises if you have a landmine attached to the rack. The other thing is you can store your plates there. The other thing is it can hold your barbell, and you could place your barbell in different heights. And you can do like incline press, other stuff, rows. It has multiple uses. So if you're really serious about building a home gym, I think, in my opinion, you should invest in a good quality power rack. And again, don't buy any cheap rack. Again, if you buy cheap, you're probably gonna buy twice. So buy nice, that way you don't have to buy twice. So in this case, if you're looking to buy a power rack, buy something that's made with North American steel. That way it's gonna last you a long time. But again, this is just my opinion. You can do whatever you want. But I think buying a rack is probably the best decision you're ever gonna make. So just a little side tip, make sure that you get a rack that won't hit the ceiling. For me, I have a very low ceiling, so I actually got my rack custom made so that way it didn't hit the ceiling. Also, when purchasing a power rack, make sure that you get everything that you want with the power rack. In my case, I made sure that I had a chin-up bar, a landmine attachment, storage on the back, as well as a dip bar and some band pegs so I could do band work as well. Okay, so if you're gonna invest in a good quality power rack, I think the only way you should complement your power rack is to invest in a good quality barbell. The reason why you should invest in a barbell is because you can do so many things with it, such as the bench press, floor press, incline press, squats, deadlifts, rows, overhead press. The list goes on and on. It is the foundation of any training. Many people use it, including athletes. Any serious gym has good quality barbells, and I think you should as well. So if you're gonna invest in a good quality barbell, I think the only right thing to do is invest in some plates. Now, you can invest in various plates depending on what you like. There's bumper plates like these ones, rubber plates, or you can get my all-time favorite, cast iron plates. Now you might be asking, well, can't I just get dumbbells? You can. The only thing is dumbbells are at a set weight. With a barbell and some plates, you can always add more load to the bar. It's not just one set weight. That's the beauty of owning plates. Good thing about buying plates is they're sold separately or in a package. Usually the packages are 200 to 300 pound packages, varying between 45, 10s, 25s, etc. So if you are getting a home gym, I would suggest getting one of those packages. So part of the foundation is having a good quality bench. So if you're gonna purchase a home gym, I think you should also purchase a good quality adjustable bench. That way you can do stuff like the bench press, incline bench press, and even sitting military press. You can even do some Bulgarian split squats with the barbell, box squats, the list goes on. But I think if you're gonna purchase something, definitely purchase an adjustable bench for your home gym. Okay, if you're gonna buy some weights for your barbell, you're gonna need some storage as well. When I bought my power rack, I made sure that there was storage included or attached to the power rack. This is very convenient. As you can see, I could just take the weight off. And if I'm doing something like bench, I could just slide it like that. Easy. Okay, in my opinion, the next thing that I think you should buy, and as a part of the foundation, is bands. So as you can see here, I have a lot of bands that are used for various things. You can use bands for band pull aparts, face pulls, tricep push downs. The other thing is, if you are doing a lot of barbell work, you can do speed work, dynamic effort work with the bands as well. So I think bands are a really great tool that you can use in your home gym. And the great thing about it is you could bring these bands anywhere you want as well. Last but not least, the last thing that I think you should buy for your foundation is clips, just to make sure that the weights don't slide off the barbell. Now, once you bought all your foundational equipment first, then you can move on to your secondary equipment. For your secondary equipment, you could buy dumbbells. They're a great piece of equipment that you can purchase. You could do lunges, hammer curls, tricep extensions. The list goes on and on. The only unfortunate thing that I can think of is, again, this is a 10-pound dumbbell. You can't move this up and down. It's just a weight that's set in stone. So it's unlike the barbell where you can load the barbell in different weights. This is just going to be one weight. The other thing that I would like to mention is if you're going to have dumbbells, you may want to consider buying some storage for them. It's okay if you want to leave them on the ground, The only thing is you run into the possibility of stubbing your toe or tripping over them. So if you're gonna buy some dumbbells, might as well buy some storage as well. Now, what you can also buy for your secondary equipment is specialty bars. For this case, I have a Swiss bar and an SSB bar. Basically, these bars just add variance to your training. Do you absolutely need these bars? No. But if you have extra money and you want to add some variety to your training, you could just purchase some specialty bars. Now, the other thing that you can purchase is a deadlift platform. Now, if you're lifting under 200 pounds or 300 pounds, do you need a deadlift platform? Probably not. You can simply deadlift on a mat. However, if you are getting stronger and you notice that you're lifting heavier and heavier weights, you may want to consider purchasing a deadlift platform. In this case, I actually made my platform with my father, but if you don't have the time to make one, you can simply buy one as well. So what you can also buy for your secondary equipment is kettlebells. Now, the thing is, kettlebells are great, but I would actually prefer that you buy dumbbells first, then kettlebells. Reason why is they're pretty much almost the same. The only difference is with a dumbbell, the weight is going, if I'm holding like this, the weight is going straight down. The kettlebell, the weight is being a little more offset. So you can see the weight is behind my hand instead of being straight down. They're pretty much the same function, not the same function, but pretty much the same thing. I would say with the kettlebell, you can do stuff like bottoms up carries, farmer carries, and kettlebell swings. So very limited differences, but I would suggest you buy dumbbells first, then kettlebells right after. But again, they are a great tool that you can use. Okay, so another piece of equipment that you can buy is a dip bar. Dip bar is great for developing triceps, your chest, as well as your shoulders. So you can buy this separately, or usually when you purchase your rack, sometimes they offer additional attachment like a dip bar with it when you purchase it. So I would say for your secondary equipment, a dip bar is a good piece of equipment to buy. Okay, so for your accessory equipment, basically these are gonna be your wants, not your needs. So first and foremost, always buy the foundation, then your secondary equipment. These should be last. But if you are in this stage and you have extra money, I would suggest you buy maybe some fat grips. If you have dumbbells, you can always make the dumbbells a little harder and get a nice forearm pump with some fat grips. Obviously I have two different fat grips. So the wider the diameter of the grip, the more harder it's gonna be. The other thing you can buy is an ab wheel. Great for developing a strong core. Another thing you can buy is hip circles. Hip circles are great for developing a strong glutes, especially the glute med. So you can do monster walks, side shuffles, stuff like that, but they're really great. The other thing is you can buy a skipping rope. Just for those days when it's rainy out or it's snowing, you can always skip rope inside, so you can do some sort of cardio that way. You can also buy different attachments, as you can see here, for your landmine. So as I said before, I have a landmine, and with that attachment I could do rows. So I could simply grab different grips, as you saw, and just do various rows. So that's really great. You could also buy a medicine ball. Medicine balls are great for medicine ball slams, core work, etc. The other thing you can buy is a weight vest. Weight vest is really great for pretty much adding additional weight onto your body if you're doing body weight movements such as pull-ups, chin-ups, push-ups. Even you can walk with the vest if you're going out for a walk, just to increase your heart rate. Then you can also buy one of these blue mats. I think I use this mostly for doing lunges, Bulgarian split squats, some balance stuff, but I usually use this just so that way when my knee comes down, it hits the pad. So if you are planning to deadlift in your home gym, you probably want to consider maybe purchasing a deadlift jack. This is really great for if you have to load your plates. So all you have to do is just get the bar and then just crank it back. And then pretty much the plates are going to be elevated and you can just put the plate on the bar without any trouble. Okay, so the other thing that you can buy is chains. So I recently just bought chains. They're really great for doing stuff like bench, squats, and even deadlifts. You can even put them around your neck, just like so, like this for doing dips, push-ups, and chin-ups. So the reason why chains are probably last on the list is because of the fact that chains are set in stone. They're one set weight. So for instance, this is a 10-pound chain. If anything, I would suggest buying bands first instead of chains. Chains can be roughly expensive. Bands typically are almost a little more cheaper. But the thing is with bands, when they stretch, the load increases. So the more stretch, the more resistance. And if you have pegs on the bottom of your rack, you can space the pegs and pretty much stretch the band more. So with chains, they're a little more expensive than bands, but if anything, go with bands first. Then if you have the extra money, you can purchase some chains. So what you can also buy is a 45-degree back raise or even a glute ham raise. These are really great for developing a strong posterior chain. So pretty much your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings. These are more of a want again. So for me, this costs around $500. If you're gonna purchase a glute ham raise, it's gonna run you maybe $1,000. So you don't really need these, but they are great to have if you have the money. If you don't have the money, you can do exercises like good mornings, deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts. The list goes on and on. But again, these are a want, but this is a great piece of equipment to have if you want to build your posterior chain. So in my opinion, that's what I think you should purchase when deciding to build a home gym. But however, there is one more piece of equipment that I think you should purchase just to complete your home gym. And that is purchasing a portable speaker, just to play some music when you are working out. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I wish you the best of luck on building your very own home gym. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, send them in the comments down below. Other than that, I'll catch you guys next time.